Well, we've had wintry weather overnight. Now we have windy weather and warm weather taking hold. That's right. We're going to go from temperatures in the teens and 20s this morning to the highs and the upper 40s later today. I'll explain how all this is going down in your first alert forecast.
And today marks the third anniversary since the death of Boston police officer John O'Keefe. How the day is being marked with the retrial of Karen Reed looming.
It is the clash of the cousins we're seeing. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. set to face questions from senators today, but his cousin Caroline is urging lawmakers to reject his nomination for Health and Human Services Secretary. And a freeze for some federal grants is blocked for the time being. How President Trump's latest decision could impact organizations right here in the Commonwealth. NBC 10 Boston Today starts right now.
Let's begin with our first alert forecast right now, and we are heading outside. Those wintry conditions arrived overnight. You're looking at Natick. It led to some slick road conditions this morning. Here's a look at that scene. It was a mess when we were up heading into work. The streets were certainly blanketed in snow, but we have a positive update on the conditions out there. Good morning to you. I'm Latoyia Edwards.
And I'm Melody Mendez in for Raul, who was very wise to stay home today. Listen, welcome to Boston, where it snows before 6 a.m. and turns spring-like by noon. Strong winds finish off the day. Just a little dash of everything. But let's start by talking about what's happening right now, right? So if you are west of Boston, near Worcester, you may be waking up to conditions like this. This is a live look, beautiful shot from the College of the Holy Cross right now. You can see that nice blanket of snow.
You're waking up this morning to scenes of white in a wintry wonderland, but buckle up and all aboard. It is a snowler coaster. We're going from snow and wintry weather this morning to warm and windy conditions, almost spring-like for the afternoon. I'll explain in my first alert forecast.
Well, remembering Boston police officer John O'Keefe 3 years later, how the Canton community is marking the day the officer died.
Kennedy versus Kennedy. RFK Jr. set to face questions today on Capitol Hill in his pursuit to be confirmed as Human Services Secretary. But another Kennedy is raising some red flags. NBC 10 Boston Today continues right now.
Oh, let's get started right now with our first alert weather conversation. This was the scene, everybody, in Natick overnight. Yep. You see the trucks moving through, snow blanketing the ground in some parts. Plows were already hard at work clearing the snow. Yeah,
prepare for the winter weather whiplash this morning, because we're going from here to there and everywhere in between. I'm Melody Mendez in for Raul this morning.
Happy to have you along for the snowler coaster ride. I'm Latoyia Edwards. So you will need the snow brushes before 7 a.m., but, well, we'll also be in the upper 40s by noon. How do you dress? How do we make this all work? All hard to believe.
Make it make sense, right? Make it make sense. Here's a live look at Worcester. You can see there's a shot of the College of the Holy Cross with that beautiful white snow blanket.
Most of this is scattered activity at best with splash or dash opportunities. Here's a look at the wind speeds today. They're still howling and gusting, perhaps near 50 miles an hour. Certainly a possibility, especially across Cape Cod and the islands. Your 10-day forecast goes from warm to cold tomorrow, right around 28 for a high. Look at those wind chill temperatures tomorrow morning, by the way. Right around, I would say, anywhere between 5 and 10 degrees. Friday is a little bit warmer. There is still wet weather on the way Friday evening and Friday night. And then Saturday turns breezy again, but frigid too, with highs near freezing.
All right. Well, the Today Show, it is next here on NBC 10 Boston.
Here's a live look for you inside Studio 1A there in New York City. Later this morning, NFL legend Rob Gronkowski.
We missed him.
We have missed him, and he's going to be live on the Today Show to talk football.
They're so lucky about that. So if you want more local news, though, we have certainly got you covered, because we're streaming on NECN and streaming wherever you're watching. Have a great day out there. Enjoy yourself. I'm Latoyia Edwards.
I'm Melody Mendez. We'll see you back here same time tomorrow.